Welcome to GoodScripts. Join me as we dive into World GraphQL and NodeJS. Learn how to build CRUD system with GraphQL queries and mutations powered by Apollo GraphQL and PrismaORM. Let's start coding. Let's quick start it. So firstly, we will need to create a folder. So I will name it Prisma CRUD GraphQL. Okay. After cd to the folder, so npm init. So we can see the code. Okay, the next step to install the Prisma. The next step will be the provider for SQLite, so we will be using SQLite. It will be much easier and quicker. So after you can change it to the Postgres SQL. So let me know the comments down below if you want to see it with the Postgres. So let's just install it. Okay, as you can see, we have here the packages on Prisma node modules, so we will need packages on. So let's do it start. We can delete for now. We can close it. Let's go to the Prisma. So here what we will need to change here. So let's copy this for now. So this file DB will be stored into our local folder, like local storage. So after, when you change the provider, you can change the URL. So let's copy the user model and the post model. So what we will need to have here on the user, so we will have ID, email name, and the post. So the post will have the ID, title, content, published, when it will be published, author, so the user, and one more. Let's write the model comment. So actually the user can write a comment on the post, so the post will have many comments. So we'll have here the ID. So next one, the text of string. So actually post ID, let's do on the user comment like this, array of comments, so user can have many comments, as well as the post will have many comments. And let's write let's clear it and let's write mpx prisma format, so it will basically format all this code. So one more thing that I want to change here is actually no, user ID, yeah. So the comment will have the user ID and the post. Okay, let's move out next one. So let's migrate it. Let's give it the name of Prisma, or like Schema. Okay. Okay, the Prisma we have generated. We don't need the comments. Okay, let's go to the next step. So we need Apollo. So we have the npm Apollo server documentation. Let's go down, take this one. So we need to install Apollo server, GraphQL Express course and body parser. So okay, it's going. Let's create a src folder we will be having there. So db folder resolvers folder. What else? For GraphQL we will need Schema folder, and inside the src we will be having server. So let's go down and copy this code. Let's go to the package JSON. Let's do node src server. Of course we will be using the module type, so we can try to test it. npm start. Let's paste it. Yeah, it's working. We can close it, terminate, clear it. Okay, firstly we need to have the db. So Prisma.js. Okay, let's do import Prisma client const Prisma equals to the new Prisma client and export Prisma. So we are creating this file to reuse to our other like resolver schema. So basically we don't need to write this full code, we need only Prisma. I will show in the next. So let's go to the, let's create schema maybe first. So type, we will need to type defs. So it will be the GraphQL type def schema. So we will be exporting const type defs equals to let's do the signs, those signs. Let's write GraphQL. Let's do the type of query. So we'll have user of user. So type posts of post and comments comment. Okay guys, I just paste my code here. So I will explain it. So we will have the type of user, like every step that we are doing. It's all from the Prisma. So we have ID, email. So comment, I comment it out. So add comments field to the user field. The post, it's also, it will have ID, title and all in the comments. So you can copy it, and also you can find the code on my GitHub down below in the description. So let's close it. Let's create resolvers. So we'll need comment solvers. Next one, post resolvers and user resolvers. Okay guys, this one I can do bigger, and one more index. So let's start from the user. Okay, import Prisma. As you can see, we have Prisma. Yeah, we need this JS because we are using module type. So const user resolvers. So we need query. Query basically on the GraphQL, it means when you can read file, read some JSON, and mutation you can delete, create and update it. So for now we will query, and after we will mutate. I will show you. So async arrow function. So we'll return Prisma user find many. So this means we will query all the users. So we will have also user will have comments. So parent. So return await Prisma comment find many. So we will find all the comments for user ID is equals to parent dot ID. So we can export default user resolvers. Okay, we can move to the next one, to posts resolvers. Let's do import Prisma. Don't forget guys to put JS. So const post resolvers. We will do query post async. Let's return arrow function and return Prisma post find many, so we can find all posts. So post will have the author, your parent. Let's return await Prisma user dot find unique, because the post will have one user. So where the ID is equals to the parent dot author ID. Okay, and one more thing. So we will need a comment. So parent return Prisma comment find many. So this post will have many. This post will have many comments. That's why we're doing find many, and the find unique we will doing when we have one. So for example, our project will have the post will have one author. So let's do here next post ID is parent ID, and exporting post resolvers. So guys, I forgot on the user resolvers to add posts. Let's add posts. So because user will have many posts, so async parent, so return await Prisma post find many. So we will have let's check it out. We will have the post. On the post we have the author ID. So parent.id. Oh. Okay, let's do the comment resolvers. Okay guys, the task for you. You know how to write it, the queries, like on post users, so try on your own to do the comment resolvers, and after come back and check it in my code and fix it if you need some help. Okay, so import the Prisma. Let's do comment resolvers. Let's query comments so return await Prisma comment find many. Okay, so let's do comment. So we will have comments will have the posts. Okay, async parent, so return await Prisma post and unique where ID post ID. So comment will have the unique post. So every comment will have unique posts. That's why we're doing find unique, and it will have a user. So again, parent returning Prisma user find unique where ID is equals to the parent.user ID. So the comment will have the unique user also, and export default comment resolvers. Okay, let's go to the index. Okay, let's export const resolvers. So we will have user resolvers, post resolvers, and comment resolvers. And don't forget to add GS. Okay, let's go to the package.json. Here we have it, and go to the server and let's try to run it. Okay, we don't have any bugs, so okay, let's do the local host 400. Okay, we don't see it because we actually didn't implement the type devs and resolvers, so delete these ones. Import type devs from Schema type depths.js, one more resolvers, okay, from the index.js. So for the type depths we can do type depths. So I actually can delete this one, but still I will leave it. Let's try it out. Here we have some query user. So let's go to our type depths. Okay, we have the user. Okay, you see we have users. So fix it, user, close it, and let's try it again. Okay, it works. So let's refresh it. Yeah, you can see we have queries of, so user will have comments, ID post. So let's do it like this. So we have user will have ID, name, email. So if we do it, we don't see anything. So let's create it using our Prisma Studio. So open the terminal or on VL here, new terminal, or you can use it new PowerShell or something else. So let's do Prisma Studio. So you see we have it. So let's create user. Let's create okay, I will write about script like this, the name. Okay, so save it. Okay, let's add one more, like John do the name John. Save it. Let's go back to our Apollo server. Let's run it. Yeah, you can see it works. So we can do one more. So let's create post. So post one, content one, published true. So we can choose the author. So as you can see, author ID selected. So save it. So if we go now, we delete this query. We go to the post. We will have the author. Okay, the post will have the title. The author will have the ID and the name. You can see it works. So let's create one more comment. So hey, so this one will have the user of user ID 1, the post also. Okay, let's do save it, or let's take the let's save it, and now let's go to the posts. So filter it out. So close. Okay, let's add a comment here. Save it. So yeah, we don't need that. Save it, or discard, filter, refresh it. Yeah, you can see now. So the post will have the comment ID, and the text. So we can see author name, comment, and the title of post. Okay, it's like simple text messaging application. Let's create a mutation for our user. So let's go to okay, let's close all, go to the src, schema, type devs. Let's add type of mutation. Let's create user, so user will have email of string. This sign, it means that it must, so someone who's creating user, he must enter the email. So same for the name string. So the name, it's not required. So type of user. Okay, let's go to the user resolvers. After query, let's create mutation. Let's add comma here. Okay, let's name it create user async. So let's add args arrow function. So we will need to have email and the name from args, so arguments, and then return Prisma user.create. So we will have the data. So email equals to email and the name. Okay, so we have the email and the name, same name, so same naming, so we can delete it. Okay, so we can test it. So let's run it. Let's refresh our server. So basically we had a query, so now we have a mutation. As you can see, we have 2 users. So go to mutation, here I see create user. We will have email and the name. As you can see, the email was required. So let's give a test or new gmail.com, and here the name of the new user, like 3. Okay, so we will have the email and the name. So mutate. So let's check it. Yeah, we can see the email and the name we have created. Okay, let's go and create one more for our post. So go to the type devs, create one more, create post. So the post will have the title of string is required, content of string, and what else, author ID of int is also required. So the post should have the author, so the user. Okay, let's go to the post resolvers. Okay, let's create mutation. Let's add comma again. So create post async. So again args arrow function. Let's take the title, content, and the author ID from args. Second, let's return Prisma post.create. So the data will be title, content, and the author ID. Okay, so let's close our server, like terminate, clear, Ctrl C, and run it again. Okay, let's test it. So refresh it. Let's delete it. Go to the mutation. So you can see create a post. So we will need a title, content, and author ID. So we will use the new ID. So ID4. So what we will need here, creating a post. Okay, I will delete this one and do the same for the title. New title, content, and new content, and the author ID is 4. So we will need ID, title, and what is it? Content, and the author ID and name. As you can see, we have created. So you see the author has one post. So let's go check it here. So new title, new content. So author ID is 4. So we have successfully created a post. So one more thing left is to create a comment. So we can terminate for now. So clear. Let's go to the type devs. Let's create a comment. So text string required, then post ID, and also required, and the user ID. Also we need to require comment. Let's go to the comment resolvers. You can do the task as we create for the same as we create a user or a post. You can do the same with a comment. So do the pause on the pause video on the pause and come back. So okay, let's do mutation, adding comma, create comment, assume we need args. So again we need to take text, post ID, and user ID, and then return Prisma comment create. So the data, we will take text, post ID, and user ID, and that's it. So let's run our server. Okay, we can just delete it, go back. Okay, mutation, see create a comment. Okay, those fields. So text like blah. Okay, post ID, let's check what post. We have the second post, so post ID and user ID for what we will need is here ID, text, so post ID, user ID in the name. So let's check it. Here we have the blah blah blah. It has user ID of 4 and the post of 2. So we have successfully created user, mutation user, post and comment. Guys, let's now update. So let's update our user's name. So let's go to the type defs and where's create user, let's do update user. It will have ID of int required and the name that we will change is also required. So user, let's go to the user resolvers. Down below this blue, let's write update user async. So again, args arrow function. So we need to take ID and name from arguments. Second one, return await Prisma that user update where the ID is equals to ID and the data name is equals to the name. So actually we can delete because we have the same names. Okay, we can test it. So and then let's test it. So remove it, refresh. Let's go to the mutation, update user. Okay, the user ID 4. Update user ID, so 4, the name updated user name, we'll have the name ID. Okay, we have successfully updated. Let's go and you can see now updated name. Okay, it works. So let's update our post title content, and actually we can update author and the comment, but I think let's do only for title and content for now. So let's get back to our code, go to the type defs, where is create a post. Let's do update post ID of int, title string, what else, content string, and the author ID. And so actually we will change author ID. So okay, let's go to the post resolvers. Below this blue one, update post. So again the same way. So we will need now the ID, title, content, and the author ID. And then return Prisma post.update where ID is ID, the data, so title, content, and the author ID. So let's run it again. Okay, we're here, so let's delete this one, refresh it. Let's go to the mutation, update post. So let's check post, so ID of 2. So post ID of 2, as you can see, new title. Let's do updated title, content, updated content, and the author. Let's do the for the second one. Okay, we will need ID, title, content, author, ID, name. Okay, as you can see, it's showing okay. So it has one post. So updated title, updated content, it works. So let's do the same for a comment. Let's go to our code, go to the type defs, and create comment. So update comment, ID is int, so text string, post ID of int, and the user ID is also int. So comment, let's go to comment resolvers, one, update comment, async args, const ID, text, post ID, user ID, and then return wait Prisma comment update, so where the ID is equals to ID, and the data, so we will give text, update text, post ID, and the user ID as well. So let's close it and run it again. So let's delete this one and this one, refresh, reload our page, go to the mutation, update comment. So let's go to our comments to see. Let's do the first one. So comment I did the first, updated comment, and this comment will have the post. Let's do the second one, and the user ID, let's leave it, or let's do the for the first. Let's do ID, text, so the post ID and the user ID and the name. Okay, let's check here, updated comment, yeah, user ID and the post. Okay, last thing that we need to do is the deleting user post and the comment. Let's go to our code type defs. Let's below the update user, let's do the delete user. It will have an ID of int and user. We can do also for post delete post also ID of int post. One more thing is delete comment, so ID int and here will be comment. So let's go firstly to delete the user. Let's write below the blue one, so delete user async again args. Let's do the arrow function, so we will take the ID and after let's do Prisma.user delete where ID is equals to ID. Let's do now for our post. So actually it's the same way as for user, so you can try it on your own. So pause the video, try it and come back. So let's do delete post async. Let's do args arrow function, so let's take the ID and then return await Prisma, do the post delete, so where the ID is equals to ID. So lastly comment resolver, so delete comment sync args. Let's do same, taking the ID from arguments and then returning await Prisma comment delete where ID is equals to ID. Okay, let's rerun our server. Let's run it. Okay, let's delete here. Okay, let's firstly delete the comments. So let's delete the updated comment. We'll have the ID of 1. So go to the mutation, delete comment, so ID of 1, let's show the ID in the text. Let's go here, refresh, yeah, we don't see it. Okay, so we can delete these ones. Let's go back. Let's delete now the post, so let's delete the second post. Where is it? Delete second. It will have we don't need the comments, we will need the title, which title updated. Okay, we don't see it. So one more thing that we need is we need to delete the user. So let's delete the newest one, the ID with 4. Here delete. We will need the name, which name, new email, user. Okay, updated, yeah, it's gone. So let's check our now our users. So email, ID and the name. So we have only 2. Okay, let's go back. So we don't need users anymore, we need posts. ID, title, content. We only have 1 post. Okay, so lastly we have comments, text ID. Okay, so that's it, guys. We have created our CRUD. You can find the code repository on my GitHub. It will be the link in description down below. And guys, don't forget to smash the like button, subscribe for more, and see you next. And let me know what would you like to see next.